The Canadian Card Collector here, and welcome back to day 552 of a daily deck review. And the deck that we're taking a look at today is the Roulette playing cards from Mechanic Industries. So, without further ado, let's take a look and see what we get. As we can see, that it is in a red matte finish tuck box there, so it is that red and white colorway. It says Roulette playing cards. You got the Mechanic Industries logo there. You got that roulette board table there. It says Mechanic Industries, fixing games since 2012. On one side, it says Mechanic Casino Edition. The other side says Animated Playing Cards. On the bottom here, it says Designed and Produced by Mechanic Industries Ltd. 2024 Mechanic Industries. Learn Roulette at Magic at mechanicinjury.com. A little password and a logo right there. On the back, a little sneak peek of the back design. No seal for the cards, and on the top it just says Roulette cards. On the tuck flaps is that red finish, same as the inner tuck flaps. Take the cards out of the box. On the inside of the tuck box is that matte white finish, nothing too crazy or fancy going on inside there. Now that we took a look at that tuck box, as time to take a look at the cards, and as always, we'll start with the back design. And the card box did say it is an animated playing cards. So what that means, it is a one-way back design, not a mirrored back design. Pretty nice back design there. It is that kind of roulette table, with the spinny part with the ball and the numbers there. And it is animated, so if you were to riffle through the cards like this, as you can see, it does move there, like the table would. And it works on both sides, which is pretty neat. You don't usually see too many like moving or animated decks out there. There's a few out there. So they're always fun when you get one, because it's a little hidden detail, because they don't fully look like a one-way back design. There. And if you flip it over, the design would slightly be upside down. Nothing like too crazy. Yeah, but they're slightly different. There, on each card. Now for the card you get. Here we got a little double backer here to start off with. One side has the black back design, and then the other side is the red, because there is a black edition of these cards as well. There, so it's got a double backer with two different colors. Then we get to the first Joker, which is a Joker there. Then you got the hand with the little roulette ball there. The second Joker here says Joker. Then you got the hand again, but it's open this time, like it's dropping the roulette ball. And then you got this little extra card here, where it's just pretty much just the front of the tuck box there. There's a little bit of like a trick to it, like a little magic trick or something with it. But I don't really know how that works. But if you know, you know. There, but it's pretty much just the front of the tuck box there. This is the back on the back, and then now we're starting with the Ace of Clubs here. And as you can see, it's just standard, so nothing like too crazy going on there. Just the standard clubs there. Then we get to the core cards, which are slightly custom, with the same standard design, just in a swapped color, so that red, black, and white colorway. And they all have a little bit of a roulette little item. So the Jack has the roulette ball, the Queen has some money, and the King here has that little roulette stick where you like pull the chips back there. And then for the core cards here, for the diamonds here, that same custom colors, those same little hidden details here. And they all have those little different items in their hands. They're just swapped between the core cards. The diamonds are just standard as well. And we get to that custom Ace of Spades here, which has like a kind of like checker board, kind of little border going around. It says Roulette playing cards. Got a little ball down there, and it says Mechanic Industries, fixing games since 2012. And then the rest of the spades are just standard as well. And then the core cards here, once again, that same kind of custom colorway with the little roulette items. And then lastly, the hearts here, just standard hearts. And those core cards are exactly the same there with those custom colorway and the little roulette items there. But now that we took a look at the cards for the handling, they are that premium crushed stock from the United States Playing Company. So they will handle like a dream. So, first start with the springs. And straight away, they got a pretty smooth spring to it. They got a nice flex. Not like super stiff, but not like super thin. They did say it was a crushed stock, but it's not like super thin or anything. There, so they're super smooth. They feel fantastic. They got a nice, like, smooth finish for the fans there. They spread evenly there. We can see all the numbers and the pips. Their suits and numbers. And for the back design here, nice smooth fan. We'll go right on into a giant fan here. And Pharaoh. There, pretty nice. And it is that slightly one-way back design, so this is the part of the video where the cards will slightly get mixed up. There. And now time for the riffle shuffle or bridge shuffle, where the cards will actually get mixed up. So we'll take a look here in a minute to see how that back design looks. I like when I riffle it down. I don't know if you can see it on camera or not, but when I riffle it, you can see the design start going a little bit. Pretty fun. And now we'll see if it riffles the same. Well, it still works, but it's like slightly out of order. There, it's just slightly out of order, but still works pretty normally. You wouldn't really notice too much. There. I was about to say they still handle pretty nicely for packet cuts. Little slippery. There, as you can see. So we'll just do a few more in again. There we go. There, they're handling pretty nicely now. So pretty nice and smooth packet cuts. But every once in a while, cards are cards, and they could slide out of hands at any moment. There. But overall, I gotta say they handle fantastic. No real issues there with the handling, other than they could be a little slippery, as you saw. But no issues with the handling, and they got a fantastic back design. I love when they do like those kind of animated styles, because you don't really see it too often. So it's unique. It's kind of like a unique thing when you do see it. There. And then for the faces, they're pretty standard, like from the aces to the tens, they're standard. But then you got the court cards here, which are that custom colorway, and they have that little extra little detail within it there. So, I hope you enjoyed. This has been day 552 of your daily deck review, and I'm the Canadian Calculator, signing out. That's the video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye. And I forgot to say, this has been the Roulette playing cards from Mechanic Industries. So, bye.